And we're back with more of Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Chapter 4. Yeah, so there was an original murder trial, but it got caught up by the fact that both the accused and the prosecutor fucking died in the staff room.
Well,
What does he think about these?
I didn't know those two were related.
Yep. This is Franziska von Karma and Manfred von Karma. Franziska is his currently 16 at the time daughter.
And why the hell are you carrying around a riding crop with you?
Because normally she does a whip, so she upgraded from a riding crop to a whip.
I don't have words.
Alright, so he at least recognized the competition, silly though it is.
A little bit. Wait, are these two related, or is he just like working for the same that person's company?
So, Edgeworth is Manfred von Karma's understudy slash Manfred is his mentor. Because his daughter is also training at the same time, they are in a competitive streak because Edgeworth, even though Manfred doesn't really like him and Franziska is very competitive against him, he is a top-notch prosecutor and, of course, our protagonist for this game. Franziska is the younger daughter slash, kind of foiled against Edgeworth in kind of a big brother, little sister relationship, even if not by blood.
Huh.
So, last time, the detective, one Dick Gumshoe, was keeping post in front of a hallway, right? And inside the room that he was guarding, 2 people died. However, we've already proven it's impossible for them to have killed each other simultaneously because all evidence points to a third person's involvement. because his testimony said that there was nobody else in the hallway at the time, the detective who was guarding the thing is the only suspect. However, he's getting mad suspicious whenever he says there was no one else there. So he's protecting someone, clearly. We just can't figure out who and why and what the fuck. So that's the mystery at the moment. Judge's trial exchange log. Journal where the various judges share their thoughts and ideas. Page after page of unrelated drivel. And food. And fried oysters. There we go. Okay, so not him. Might talk with Callisto Yu. She was the defense attorney who was supposed to be defending a Mr. Rel, the guy who committed a murder and then died. And we've already proven thus far that she has at least a connection to the victims, or to the case as a whole. Here we go. From a previous incident, in that her sister, CCU, was murdered by a different Kodopian MD staff member, Manny Kochin, who was just, like, in the courthouse that day. We saw them. And so the fact that there's another staff member who's, like, you know, there's too many links, essentially. So she registers as suspicious. At least for now.
Yes. You should be disbarred for not knowing who the fuck this random person is. Truly.
Bad too, because it means for now you're just another kid. Yep. And of course she whips me instead of the person she's actually angry at. She also laughs at me a lot.
Just got a funny face, apparently.
Defendant lobby number 1. Her and bad. Okay. Points detective bad. Oh yeah, he was detective in charge of KG8, whereas her sister died, so. Say they met up about every time the Yatagarasu made a move. Practically given that the two would meet up every one of the crime scenes. Did he tell you that he was gonna claim Yatagarasu? The great noble thief who steals from corporations and disseminates information. Asked Mr. all sorts of questions to no avail, but he wasn't the Yatagarasu, just made that up. Yeah, he shot someone on camera in front of an embassy, so... Oof. Not very funny or witty, Miss Von Karma. I chose carefully. Okay, so she's profiting from the Yatagarasu at least. Move on to speak with Detective Gumshoe. Oh, looks like he's cooled down. Well, you know, the whip speaks. So, yeah. What motive would you have had for murder? Oh, right, the meeting. Yeah, your usual post instead of critical affairs. Bad ordered him to stand guard. And what's the next step? Anything else you'd like to tell me? Oh, look you carry. See what you're carrying on your personage. Nothing of any particular value. Handcuffs and badge were confiscated by Detective Bad. And the open envelope you see carrying out of your coat pocket. Annual bonus check within $5 total. Except there's no check inside. It's your first bonus as a brand new detective. Really no cash. Oof. Yikes. Sorry, Gumshoe. Oh, well. Take him in for questioning. Oh, wait 1 second. Want to hear from the horse's mouth. Confirm what about his testimony. Okay. So he present and his testimony. You told me earlier that you heard no sound other than the gunshot out in the hallway. Is that correct? No mistake about it. You also claim that no one passed through the hallway either. Is that also correct? Not even a single ant passed through that hall. You do realize the lie you're telling is only making life more difficult for you. Didn't see anyone else go through the hallway, didn't hear anything else. But the killer found a way to kill the two guys that's beyond what even I can imagine. We have a thorough investigation of the hallway in front of the defendant lobbies is in order. Alright. Yep. Did a child just kick my butt? And then blow a raspberry at me? Wasn't that the child I gave $1 to earlier for coins? The cruelty of children. Oh, she dropped a Swiss roll. Alright, so I've asked all I need to of this man. So now we're Detective Bad and the judge. Stick the hallway in front of number 2. Francisco won't stop going about the successor shit. least somebody doesn't feel unworthy of a proper title. Jeez. Some kind of pink something. Pink colored piece of trash made of rubber. It's not like I fucking littered, I picked that shit up. Fuck you. And there's a line of ants. Not a single ant said by him, and yet there's a whole hill of them right here. Listen, I'm not gonna take Detective Gumshoe's hits. Whip him when you see him. Pieces of cake and chocolate from a Swiss roll. Interesting. I didn't make this mess. Stop it. Some kind of sweet dirt.
Hold it.
Ooh, Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Gumshoe's fingerprints. And Judy will be using this information in very different ways. Alright, let's back off for now. And let's talk to the judge. Read the time of the murder. Buying some from the vending machines. And Detective Bad, what do you have to say? Hand mirror again. Detective Gumshoe.
Hold it!
Corroborates Hugh's story. And also heard the gunshot. Okay. And then we've got the vending machine. Don't be a jerk in court like these beef jerks. 1 packet for $9. Fresh milk, so a cup instead of Jesus. Stay neutral as the Swiss do until the end of these. For 6. Yeah, these are fucking expensive shit. These bits of chocolate and cake, could they not been from a Swiss roll? May not seem like the right venue, but it is sold in the vending machine. Alright. Detective Gumshoe was sat on this bench as he ate a Swiss roll. As he ate, he dropped on the floor, sullied the bench. And if he did buy the sweet roll, there's an interesting contradiction of facts. How would he buy a Swiss roll if he only had $5?
Eureka!
Did somebody steal his sweet roll?
He didn't have a single penny on his personage. If his bonus really was only $5, he should not have been able to purchase a pack of sweet rolls. But facts as they are, we found cake crumbs on the floor. But he must have bought a pack somehow. Question is how? Is there anything else to... Okay, that seems to indicate there's nothing else to be done here. Is there anything else to be examined at the bench? Window on the other side is to the men's restroom. Is there something with the plant? Picked myself on one of the cactus needles. Didn't think the needles on this thing would be so sharp. This cactus sitting on this windowsill is completely related. Saw it in a different form earlier today. It was a piece of a pop balloon. Got a little too close to our friend the windowsill cactus. So now I know it as a balloon piece. Investigation complete. So now we have a firm grasp of what happened here. Need to pay his honor visits to correct his testimony. Interesting. Test your witness testimony to see how it stands up. In a sense, I suppose you could say that. There's nothing but a common witness before Von Karma. Stop biting your tongue! Keep it simple. Keep it short. Never give false testimony. In the recess, had to go to the restroom. There's a window on the other side, otherwise I could see into the hallway. As I entered, I saw the detective buying something from the vending machine. When I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. Detective goes missing while on duty. Sounds mighty suspicious to me. So he's simply listening to testimony and got caught up in the excitement. Time to spoil that fun. Fine. Bathroom's fine. See in the hallway, that's fine. Lights on the vending machine is not a question.
Hold it!
Just press him on the fact he completely disappeared. So in the hallway from the restroom over the courtyard.
Objection!
The finger wag is a signature. This will always be vigilant. For example, I never let an opportunity to shout objection pass me by. I wonder if you could take a look at this one. The party is found guilty of uncleanness. The uncouth Ben Solier has already been placed under arrest thanks to early testimony. He'll discover something from the smudge, namely Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. We did make the mess on the bench. We have not yet established this action is related to the double murder. Lever bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat. The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints proved my conclusion to be true. This is related. The window in the hallway was built rather high up into the wall, at around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence that Francisco herself was unable to see out of that window. Using Francisca's height as evidence, you're deserving, you get whipped. Basically, that means that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot on the hallways being viewed from the men's restroom. someone were to sit on the bench under the window, even someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight. So he was in the hallway the entire time. The judge got out to hold it. Okay, round two. About to get tested over about probably the most important detail. Heard the loud bang of a gunshot. He mentions it right before we started the trial. I did talk about that. Heard a pupper going off. The most critical point of the argument is when did the judge look into the hallway, and whether that lines up with when the gun was actually fired.
Hold it! Hold it!
Once again, I looked. Went to the bathroom during the recess. At what point in recess did you look into the hallway? Handled the change of prosecutor paperwork. We had about 20 minutes until we reconvened. Very important. If you depend it to your testimony. But technically bad. It said it was right before the trial. So let's just-
Objection!
Can't allow you to not allow me to make an objection. Heard the gunshot during the recess, but that's just not possible. Why are you whipping the elderly, Francisca? Jesus. Interesting, as waiting for Detective Bad. He heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again. You just said he heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were about to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction? Unfortunately, that is the truth. Unfortunately, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard. A popping balloon.
Take that!
Found this object in the hallway earlier. The argument goes as follows. You saw no one in the hallway when you heard the gunshot. Now, there's no guarantee the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe he must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. And do you think that the gunshot you heard was produced by a real gun? I think I said enough that even you could figure out the rest out on your own. You were fooled by the pop of this balloon to thinking it was a gunshot. Care to elaborate on how someone ends something before it even begins? Anyway. Ooh, we get to further question Gumshoe. Is it time for your trial already? No, not quite. Sorry, Gummy. You got 3 judges this time. It's your actions while you are on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony, her whip will eject loud and clear. I'm on the buy stat for that whip. In the state of the crime scene, the judge's testimony, it's obvious Detective Gumshoe is lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get a break in the case. Came down to the courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. As soon as I got here, he ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on until I heard the gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. Okay. Let's fast forward until he says that he was there the whole time.
Hold it!
Guard the door. What else? Well, exactly just guarding that door and tail. Oh, your job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch, huh? You mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of? Because we were all in shock and in awe of your utter stupidity. Jesus. Alright.
Objection!
We know you at least sat down. Might recognize this from somewhere. Courthouse specialist listeners. Let's recall the Celine hallway bench. But the fact you didn't move even a single step from the front of the door. If that were the case, how could you buy the Swiss rolls? And how'd you get the bench dirty with your grubby ass hands? I got chewed out again if anyone found out about me eating on the job, so I didn't want to say anything. I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls for the vending machine. You are, in fact, holding more shit back. The price of a pack of Swiss rolls. And yet, according to you, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your $5 annual bonus check. So let me ask then, how did you manage to purchase a pack all by yourself? Provide me with the proper explanation. Not anyone else, so there's no one else who could have helped me buy it. You got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway. Yep. Of course I do. That balloon piece.
Take that!
Right? No, actually, nope. It's probably the Swiss roll that the girl dropped. I think you're under the mistaken impression I bought this pack of rolls. All thieves start as liars. This is dropped by a certain someone. There are 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them. You then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you? Hi there. Caught you at last. So they do know each other after all. So why do you continue to come up to me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow? You have a name and it's K. K. Faraday. Good locals don't kick people. Especially not hard enough to leave big nasty bruises like the way you do. Wow. Its feet or something like a stray cat. Here, have the Swiss roll back. Really belongs to you though, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, saving it for her father. Then she blows her nose right in his cravat. Lovely. Oh, we always get you Swiss rolls. Promise notebook. Promise 1, never take things from a stranger. Promise 2, never go anywhere with a stranger. Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. And Dad's job is to make sure that everyone follows the rules. Okay, be a good girl and promises you'll keep your promises. Okay. A vile criminal is a vigor of justice. So you ran to Detective Gumshoe earlier. I gotta pick on gumming. It's my job. She did come and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. Arrested for bullying. It's not as drenched into your days of mucus. I have a spare. So here, you can have this one. Never take things from a stranger. That's one of the promises you made in the notebook. Literally number 1. I'm really allowing you to borrow it. Take it home, wash it nice and clean, give it back the next time we meet. I believe it's now crystal clear that you were with Kay in the hallway. Ah, so that's why. simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, he is lying for the young girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why. And proves that Detective Gumshoe is lying on account of Kay. I'm guessing the promised notebook?
Take that!
Take a look at this page. It's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay. For which he nearly went to jail for murder. Alright, the whole truth now, sir. I'm standing guard for a while. It's getting real hungry, and the snack vending machine was taunting me. But all you had was $5, and you couldn't buy anything. Then, like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up. I think it's about sharing a snack. So I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. I only had about $1 in coins. So we pooled my $5 and her $1 together and bought a pack of Swiss rolls together. I was worried about breaking all my promises, then Gummy said, "It's fair he's a scary guy when he gets mad. Don't worry, I won't get in trouble if I don't tell him, right? Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know? He told me it'd be okay. He gave me a whole roll to save and give to, you know, Mr. Faraday. So he was considerate. So he sat down on the bench and ate the rolls. Split the other roll and ate it right then. The sweet taste of chocolate friendship. Guppy drops his half of the Swiss roll. Kicked him. Is that it? Get me afterwards. Okay. So you've proved beyond the shadow of a doubt Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that he could not have committed the double murder.
Objection!
Well. And we're just showing that he's the only one who could have committed the crime. As long as we're in agreement on that point, we can get back to the real issue. So you were in front of the door to the lobby the entire time. So it could have only been a detective. Because He's the only person who could have gone to the lobby at the time of the murders. Already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest. The investigation isn't over yet. Always keep a good eye on the criminal, or you may regret what comes out of your negligence. Down, Tigress. Back to square one. Actually, there's our last chance. If we fail to solve this case, Detective Gumshoe will be formally charged with all of the circumstantial evidence. There's still one location we need to inspect. Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime. Lobby number 1. And we'll save it there for now. Do actually need to go eat something, so I will be back possibly later tonight, possibly another time. Thank y'all very much for watching. See ya.